Rich DeMarco back on Night Vision, and it's time now for your weekend preview. Fresh off their star match victories on Sunday over Navy, the Army men's and women's tennis teams are back in action, though they both go on the road. The men's team on Friday travels to Bucknell, on Saturday at Colgate. Meanwhile, the women's team makes a trip to Lewisburg, Pennsylvania on Saturday to take on Bucknell. Meanwhile, the Army track and field team hosts the Army Quad Meet at West Point. Here's head coach Troy Engel talking about the progress of his squad as they get closer to the conference meet.
You know, I think we're where we want to be going into the conference meet. We've got, we've not had a disappointing performance at all outdoors. We've had a couple of days when kids haven't performed up to their fullest desired ability, either because of injury or illness or academic duress. But that's what will happen when you put 80 people on a bus. You can't have 80 people all having great days. But for the most part, we're where we want to be. We're looking forward as we enter into the last couple of tune-ups before the Patriot League Championships in the first weekend in May. And we're looking forward to a good championship part of the season.
Both the Army baseball and softball teams are in the Lehigh Valley this weekend. The baseball team travels to Lafayette for 4 games, doubleheaders each on Saturday and Sunday. The same for the softball team, though they're at Lehigh with doubleheaders each of the weekend days. The Army lacrosse team travels to Navy for the annual Star Game against the Midshipmen. Black Knights head coach Joe Alberisi wants to make sure his team is able to bounce back after a narrow 1-goal setback this past Saturday against Bucknell.
You know, we played well against Bucknell. I mean, they're a very good team, a top 10 team in the country, and deserving of that ranking. We're just disappointed because when you lose a 1-goal game, there's a million different things you look at, and if this was different or that was different, or we've made that play in the past. So there's a lot to look at. Certainly grabs our guys' attention about some of those details that we think we're capable of playing, doing better. But, you know, we felt good about how we played, just needed another play there to come out with a victory. So, you know, it's hard to say with a loss that you got some momentum, but I really feel like the last 3 weeks we've played very good lacrosse, and we're going to need our best this coming week.
And finally, the Army golf team hosts the Last Chance Classic on Sunday right here at West Point. For head coach Brian Watts, the tournament is an opportunity for his golfers to get one more round under their belts before the Patriot League meet.
Yeah, we unfortunately had to pull out of a tournament, and this gives us an opportunity to play one more competition prior to the Patriot League Championships on the 27th and 28th of April. And so the good thing is we're able to stay home, play some great competition, and get another tournament round in. Also will help build some confidence going into the conference championships.
And make sure to follow Army Athletics online anytime at GoArmySports.com and via Twitter at Army Athletics. And that's your weekend preview on Night Vision. I'm Rich DeMarco.